Vitamin D. Let's take a look at this wonderful vitamin. So some of the key functions: calcium absorption and bone mineralization. And I guess this is a really important thing I'd like you to take away from this lecture in its entirety, is that we can get very focused on calcium for bone health, and we need to remember that there are other crucial nutrients, and one of those is vitamin D. So it helps with that calcium absorption, but it also helps to lay down minerals in the bone. Vitamin D is also very important for the immune system, and it helps to regulate immunity. So if someone is low in vitamin D, one, their immune function can be poor and they don't recover as well from infections, but they're also more prone then to autoimmune conditions and allergy. So autoimmunity and allergy is when the immune system gets dysregulated and it goes into a sort of hypersensitive state. So an allergy is really a hypersensitive overreacting to something. Autoimmunity is sort of like a confusion within the immune system. So it's almost like the immune cells have lost their glasses and they can't see what they're doing. So they start attacking body tissue rather than staying focused on attacking pathogens and foreign bodies that enter the system. And this is where the autoimmunity kicks in. And, you know, when you've got good amounts of vitamin D, one of the things it does is improve the sort of vision or surveillance of the immune system. Now, we really want to consider vitamin D, and, you know, particularly if you're in the UK, especially northern areas of the UK and areas of Europe, because in the winter months, it's very hard to get vitamin D from the sun. So that's not just about whether the sun shines, but even if the sun does shine, it's very difficult for that to stimulate vitamin D synthesis. Because UV rays from the sun actually hit the skin and then set up this process of reactions that produce vitamin D. But over this side of the world, you're at, excuse me, quite a high latitude. That means that you're further away from the equator, and that decreases the capacity to synthesize vitamin D. So really, as a general public health recommendation, people are recommended to take a vitamin D supplement during the winter months. So kind of really look into your diet and see how you can help your vitamin D intake. Now, plant foods are not the best source of vitamin D. Plant sources provide vitamin D too, and it is obtained in mushrooms if they've had good sun exposure. Animal sources provide vitamin D3, and it is considered that vitamin D3 is easier for the body to utilize. And it's found in particular in cod liver oil, oily fish, and organic egg yolks. So those are some of your good food sources. So deficiency signs and symptoms. Well, I've already mentioned issues with immunity, allergy, etc. Also consider, of course, poor formation or maintenance of bone and teeth. Gum problems, there can be cramping. So really be mindful of your vitamin D.